Buongiorno everyone, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Welcome to St James's Park in the rain, waiting for AC Milan to arrive. We've seen Eddie Howe, we've seen Callum Wilson. I had a bit of crack with Wilson there. Eddie Howe signing lots of autographs for people. Good to see they've arrived, they've done their press conference. Obviously the big news from the press conference is more injury news. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Dubravka, Eddie Howe has said he's not sure if he will make tomorrow night's game, so Loris Karius could be starting for the two tomorrow night in a crucial game. Obviously AC Milan tomorrow, must-win game if we want to progress in the Champions League, and then we need Dortmund to do us a favour against PSG at home. Or if Newcastle at least get a draw, then we'll drop down into the Europa League. Lose and it's game over, and the European adventure is over as well. Karius then could come in. Anthony Gordon, Sean Longstaff, they didn't train today. They're a doubt as well. So there could be further knocks and further absentees for the two tomorrow. Or is Eddie Howe just playing mind games? We've seen him do it before. Who knows who's actually going to be fit? But we're going to head under for a minute, and then we'll come back with the footage of the AC Milan bus arriving. I was going to say training here tonight, but they're not. They're coming straight from the airport and then just having a walk around the pitch, 10-20 minutes, check out St James's in all its glory, and then they're going to head to the hotel before they wake up in Newcastle tomorrow ahead of that massive not as fancy as the PSG and Borussia Dortmund arrivals. Just headed our coach. Apparently AC Milan arrived straight from the airport and are coming straight to the stadium here now. Obviously the last few teams have had their own badges, the personalised buses that they use on the regular. Yeah, the old time deals. Let's see if anyone stops for the fans down here. Normally they just stop on the steps. Sometimes we've seen the Mbappe PSG video. Christian Pulisic there, who was linked to Newcastle for years when he was at Chelsea. There's Ruben Loftus-Cheek, ex-Chelsea player as well. The hood up. LeBron James of soccer. I'm not stopping for anyone there. Look miserable now.
Callum got him.
Well then, there we have it, people. A lot of disappointed fans behind me there. That's why when I came here for the PSG video and Mbappe stopped, I did big him up because I said, you know, it is one of the biggest players in world football, stopped and gave loads of time to Newcastle United fans and signed loads of autographs. Not one player from AC Milan, not one, stopped there just above the media entrance, looking nice with the Champions League badge. Not one of them stopped for any of the kids there and any of the fans. Which is a big shame. I mean, I think that's poor. I do think that's bad. Loads of them look miserable. Look at Rafael walking past there with his hood up, scratching his head. Poor bloke, on all this money and having to walk about in the rain for a little bit in Newcastle, eh? Poor bloke. What a shame for him. Shame that he didn't stop. Olivier Giroud gave a tiny little look and a smile. The ex-Arsenal, Chelsea striker who played a lot of times here against Newcastle at St James in the Premier League. All these fans have waited outside in the rain and in the cold, and not one of them is stopped there for a photo or a signature or anything. That's just a shame. That's sad. And like I said, the coach was disappointed as well. You know, we've seen the PSG coach rock up with the PSG badge on, the Dortmund yellow and black coach and everything. They've obviously just hired that one there, the time deal from Newcastle. So everything a bit underwhelming there for people. But AC Milan are here now. They are having a look around St James's Park. Just having a walk around. They're not training at the stadium, at the pitch, like PSG and Borussia Dortmund did because of their late arrival at Newcastle. They're just having a look about the place now before they will be obviously getting the real feel for it tomorrow night. Tell you what, I hope the weather's a bit better tomorrow night. Might suit us, might not. I'm getting nervous already for tomorrow night, people. I really am. It's a huge game. You could argue it's Newcastle United's biggest game in recent history, really. The chance to progress from the knockout stages of the Champions League, or at least get Europa League, third place. A draw would guarantee that. A loss here against Milan would see us crash out of Europe altogether. And obviously a win would see us get through if PSG do not beat Borussia Dortmund in Germany. So there's lots of permutations and different ways the game could go tomorrow night. I'm personally thinking there could be a draw. I'm not lying to you, with our injury concerns, our injury troubles. Although at St James's Park it is a different story. We seem to pull things out the bag. We seem to have the energy of the fans on the pitch, but it depends. I mean, listen, if Anthony Gordon's out and then Dubravka's out and bring Karius in, I wouldn't be that bothered about that really. After how poor Dubravka's been lately, bringing in Karius, Gordon would be a massive miss. What's the fitness like of others? Is anyone back? There was rumours Dan Bain was going to be back. All rumours at the minute. Nothing confirmed that Eddie Howe would never do that, would he? He would never let you know, but Longstaff and that didn't even train the day. So, well, nobody actually trained today. Eddie Howe said, listen, it's only been 2 days since that Spurs defeat. No one's trained, no one's did anything. So, let's hope we can turn up. It could be a magical night, it could be a memorable night, and we could get through and we'll all be celebrating, having a good time, and forget about those Spurs and Everton defeats, really, of winter the next round of the Champions League. And I've said all along, even Europa League, I want these European times to continue. I want my away days around Europe to continue. So I'll take Europa League, and I've said it, I think we'll actually have a decent chance of going far in that competition. Whereas if we get through the Champions League, no doubt we will get a really difficult draw, probably Real Madrid or something in the next round, Bayern Munich, something like that. So not that I would take them out with that, especially with it being in the future and hopefully get 1 or 2 players back and maybe a signing, but obviously that would be really hard coming to it against Europe's best. But we did it against PSG, I suppose. I think the likes of Real Madrid and that are a little bit, well, a big step forward really with their heritage, their history and their squad and the Bernabeu and all that. But tomorrow night, listen, AC Milan haven't been on great form lately either. We've seen Rafael there in St James's Park. He's been injured for a month, but they reckon he will be fit for tomorrow night's game. Of course he is. The best player would obviously be back in time to play the tune. But how fit's he? Their man just came under some pressure now and again this season. They haven't been having the best of times. Obviously they got beat last weekend. They've struggled in this Champions League group as well. You know, they've got a couple of goalless draws. So there's a lot to play for. Anything could happen here tomorrow night, really. And it's fitting that the group of death that was billed as the group of death does indeed come down to the final game to decide who gets through between PSG, Milan and Newcastle. Obviously knowing that Borussia Dortmund have finished comfortably on top. When that group was announced, you'd think they would have probably finished bottom. You know what I mean? Out of PSG and Milan were in the semi-finals last year. So you know what I mean? Obviously they've lost some players, Denali. So have we. Cheers. Shame we can't use him tomorrow. And you know, PSG with Mbappe and that. So Dortmund have done really well. Fair play to them. I loved it over there. So good luck to them, really. But tomorrow night will be hard. It's really hard to see without the team. But you'd think with war flags, with the atmosphere, everything else would be enough to potentially see us over the line, at least get a result and at least get through, like I said, to the Europa League. I think the players are starting to come back out again now, so we might have a look to see if any of them stop, because that was a very quick look around for them there, wasn't it? Wow, they really had a quick look around there. That one, huh? That was a very quick look around the pitch. What the hell was the point of that coach journey to St James's Park? They've been here for about the time I've been recording this video. 5-10 minutes, look, you can see them in the background. Boarding the bus again already. There they are on the tracksuits there. They're boarding the bus already. That was the quickest stadium tour known to the history of mankind. Do you know what I mean? What the hell was all that about? What was the point of them coming here? They may as well just watch it on YouTube. They may as well watch one of my videos so we've got a better feel for the stadium. They've obviously took one look at that weather and thought, nah, we're not walking around this. We're not walking around this weather. They all look like they're knackered, you know. You see it on the video yourselves. They all look like scratching their face. They can't be bothered. They've only flew from Italy, not from bloody India. I don't know what they're all tired and whinging for. But obviously all want to get back to the hotels, get some food to them, and sit and play FIFA all night. Get some kip. But that's them back already, and it looks like, again, not one of them is stopped for all the fans that are waiting down there. But that'll do for me, people. My score prediction for the Milan game tomorrow, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say we're going to win 3-2. Drop your predictions in the comments below. Cheers for watching, people. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.